I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me.
Jesus, 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 Jesus.
I just get up feeling scared and afraid.
Say
I just don't know why you're scared or why you're afraid, but you know, so you're just scared and afraid. I mean, I woke up this morning, I was so scared, and I'm like, why am I scared? And in me trying to get my mind wrapped around, like, why am I scared? I just couldn't understand what I was fretting about or what I was concerned about, but I knew I was concerned about something. The Holy Spirit just dropped something in my spirit, and dropped, peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth. My mom started to have a conversation, and she was mentioning how with everything that's going around the world, you can see how people really value life, because you know, persons are taking every precaution to keep themselves safe. So everybody is adhering to whatever precaution that their authorities are telling them. And she started to talk about how the devil is you know, making the world, turn the world upside down. And you know, I was saying that, you know, sometimes when things happen to us, and when bad things happen to us, we start to think about the devil. That's the first thing. We start rebuke, and we start, you know, cast down the devil, and we're like, the devil. And you know, we're able to actually take a step back and think about, like, what does God really have to say to me in this situation? Because sometimes when we go through things, it's not the devil, you know. Sometimes it's God trying to get our attention, and because we're so distracted, and because so many things have our minds, and he can't get it, he has to shake up our lives more instant in most of the cases, because some of us are really stubborn. We're really stubborn, and so we don't acknowledge until something bad happens to us, or until bad things reach our doorsteps, and we're like, oh Lord God, help me, God. And then that's when we decide to call upon the Lord, when God has been there all the time, knocking and saying, hello, I'm right here, like, you know, give me some attention. And so sometimes we have to think, how many times do I go against your will, and you forgive me, but yet I'll still turn around and do the things I shouldn't do, 'cause I belong to you, and I know you will come through. We don't think about, like, what does God have to say to me in this time? What does God would have me to do in this time? You know, what is God trying to prepare me for in this time? And a lot of us was like, oh, 2020 is gonna be my year, 2020 is going to be such a good year, 2020 is gonna be, we had so many things prepared for 2020. Of course 2020 has started to be a great year, but probably 2020 is not going the way that you want it to go, because probably 2020 is the year that God shows up himself to the universe. God shows himself as God. God makes everyone know that, hey, I'm in control. I'm in control of the universe. And some of us always say, oh, the universe this and the universe that. God created the universe. Like, come on. God created the universe. So this might be a time where God is saying, I am going to show the world that I am God and there's no one else but me. There's just no. Yes, God is going to show up himself in your situation, and yes, God is going to move all the mountains in your life and in your situation, but he just needs you to acknowledge him. He just needs you to acknowledge him as God. He just needs you to acknowledge him as the supreme, the I am that I am, the only wise God, the only God that there is. He just needs your time. He just needs you to acknowledge him as the El Shaddai, the only wise God, the only God there is. He just needs us to acknowledge him at this time. So even at times where we don't understand what's going on and the world is flipping upside down, the world is chaotic, remember that God is still in control and God will see us through if we only trust and believe that he will.